All of us remember the process of self-discovery and the process of figuring out who we are. For young people, coming to grips with their sexual identity is a slow process. It's a whole series of questions that you might answer differently over time until you eventually can come to the answer that's the most truthful and up front, where initially it might be hard to come up with that answer the first time you're asked that question.
The way that everything is now, it's really controversial. Come out and say, I'm gay. It's a big deal. If you know that you are gay, you put yourself through that process of questioning and torturing yourself and trying to deal with it, because you have to present this new side of yourself that other people may not have seen before. And I think that's the process right there. Not everybody is going to be accepting. Not only are you going to be going through it as well, but your whole family and everybody who's close to you. And you have to deal with the fact that not everybody is going to be accepting.
Well, certainly the process of discovering yourself is a private process, but lots of things influence and affect that process. The things from outside of you, your family, your church, the media, characters on TV, articles and books and magazines, all those things affect that process. I shouldn't say help.
Learning about identity is part of the sweetness of life that helps a person become whole.
When I came out, I was 3 days from being married to a guy. I just had to come to a decision that this wasn't right, and I didn't want to be one of those cases that ended up in divorce 3 years later, because I knew going into it that I had found somebody, that a woman that I was very much in love with. It was quite an interesting coming out time for me, because I had to deal with lots of different issues besides just coming out, really identifying with myself as who I am. Really identifying with myself as who I am. We hide it, then we're giving them power. We have to stand up for ourselves. Nobody else is going to do that for us. I'm not going to allow myself to be forced into a corner and be discriminated against. I'm not going to be a person who shies away or hides my relationship with my partner.
When I realized I was gay, I had my experiences, and then my parents started to wonder, and my parents are also religious, so my dad actually disowned me for a while and kicked me out of my house. So then I told him I was straight, and I tried to be straight. I tried to date girls. I dated a girl for 3 years, but it wasn't the same.
I would just like to let all those younger people know that are having maybe questions about their sexuality or any kind of, question or, whatever. I just want to say that, it's not wrong. I'm 31 years old, and I'm a Native American, Hopi from the Hopi Reservation. To be honest with you, I've never had a problem with being a gay man being taken seriously. We all have a balance with each other, and you have to love, you have to be able to love somebody else, and in life, that's just the way it is. Just love yourself and respect who you are, because, that's who you are. You can't change yourself. Christian values are just as important as Hopi values, as other values. I think we all believe in the same kind of higher power, because we're all the same people. We all have the same blood running through us. Identity is just you. It's not being into a certain class or a certain way. It's just who you are and how you walk and how you carry yourself. That's your identity, because that comes from you, not from a label created by somebody else.